Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Abington High School. Tonight, the players and fans of Abington High School Green Wave Basketball welcome the Crusaders of Carver High. Please direct your attention to the visitors' bench area as we now announce the starting lineup for the Crusaders. Starting at guard, number 1, junior Jacob Highland. Starting at forward, number 13, junior C.J. Rush. Starting at guard, number 4, junior captain Kyle Carey. Starting at forward, number 11, junior captain Matthew Lennox. And starting at forward, number 3, senior captain Nathan Helms. The Crusaders are led by their head coach, Mark Schoen, and assistant coach, Zach Taylor. And now, please join me in welcoming your Abington Green Wave varsity basketball team. Starting at guard, number 10, junior Jack Riley. Starting at forward, number 3, senior Chris Patterson. Starting at forward, number 21, senior Jake Tickenoff. Starting at forward, number 11, senior captain Kingston Maxwell. And starting at forward, number 20, senior captain Tyler Stady. The Green Wave are led by head coach Peter Serino and assistant coaches Jay Brown, Chris Marquardt, and Bud Madden. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you all now, please rise, remove your hats, and join us for a moment of silent tribute before our national anthem. Ladies, 12 years ago today, on December 23rd, 2013, Abington High School graduate and United States Marine Sergeant Daniel Vasilian was killed in action during his third tour in Afghanistan. The loss of Danny Vasilian stunned our town, and we came together as a community during that Christmas season to mourn with his family and pay tribute to his ultimate sacrifice. Danny gave his life to protect our freedoms, and his sacrifice will never be forgotten. Please join me in a moment of silence in memory of all of our family members and friends who are not with us during this Christmas season, and especially for U.S. Marine Sergeant Daniel Vasilian, whom we shall forever remember and cherish in our hearts. Thank you. Please remain standing as the High School Pep Band now plays our national anthem.
Welcome to Green Wave Boys Varsity Basketball as Abington will host the Carver Crusaders this evening. I'm Mike Lavery and I'll be bringing you the call of tonight's game. If you are watching, you would have just seen the girls team defeat the Carver's girl team in an exciting game. We saw Captain Savvy Erickson get 9 3-pointers, and I'm sure the boys would love to take that momentum into this game. The starting 5 for the Green Wave are Chris Patterson, Jack Riley, Captain Kingston Maxwell, Kingston Tyler Stady, and Jake Tickenoff. And starting for the Carver Crusaders is Jacob Highland, Nathan Helms, Kyle Carey, Matthew Lennox, and C.J. Rush. Coaching the Green Wave is Peter Serino, assistant coach Jason Brown, Bud Madden, and Chris Marquette. And head coaches for the Carver Crusaders are Mark Showman, Zach Taylor. Donald Whitman is doing the stats for tonight's game, and Alicia Reed is the athletic trainer. Abington wins the tip to Maxwell. Out to the corner. Corner three for Chris Patterson. The last game, Kingston Maxwell moved into second all-time in Abington scoring, and Tyler Stady tied for third. So the next point that Stady gets, he will move to number 3 solely. They call a jump ball there, and it goes to the Carver Crusaders. Down low. Off the glass for Matthew Lennox for 2. There's Stady. In the corner for Tinkenoff, back to Maxwell. Jack Riley throws it across court to the corner. Missed by Tinkenoff, board by Carver. Maxwell gets a piece of that one, but Carver maintains possession. Swarming defense by Abington. They get the steal. Kingston Maxwell throws it underneath the basket. Taking off with a tough roll. Another takeaway, that one by Stady. Goes all the way to the basket. Front rims it. Made a little contact there. No call. Helms the pass to Lennox. Back to the basket. That one gets taken away. But Jack Riley loses it. Couldn't quite get possession. So far, the defense for Abington has been swarming. You love to see it. For some easy baskets. Here's the throw by Kingston. Another dangerous pass. .18 seconds on the shot clock. Lennox throws it over the top to Helms, but tipped away. Tinkenoff comes away with it. It's Maxwell up and under for the 2. Maxwell full court pressure. Tipped away by Patterson. Carver maintains possession. Lennox with the 3. Stady with the board. Get the double team. Gets it to Maxwell. Crossover. He was grabbed twice going through there. No call. See, the coach was upset about the no call there. But so far, the defense has been over all everything. They've gotten all the rebounds, all the passes. They're getting tips on. They want to keep this excitement, keep this pressure. Carver's trying to do a press, and so far it hasn't worked. So we saw in that possession there. Sadie quickly got it to Maxwell. Your coach here, you don't want to mix anything up so far this early, but I'm I'm sure Carver is going to try to drop a few things because they're just not getting good looks to the basket right now. Got a good crowd. Stands are full, and we have the pep band here, 4-piece band. 5-piece band. I didn't even see the cymbals there. Out come the same 5 for Abington. Helm's looking for someone to throw it into. Wild pass taken away by Stady. Gets it to Riley, to Maxwell. He was hit there too, but he gets that one in. Another takeaway by Abington, but it's staying with Carver. For the people on the floor right now, Abington has a clear height advantage. And their arm length has definitely already made an impact in poking these balls away. There's Lennox. Bounces out. Maxwell gets it to Stady. And with that lay-in, Stady becomes the number 3 scorer in Abington history. Very exciting moment. There's a steal by Maxwell. And that one they call a touch foul. Stady's going to throw it in. Taking off, puts it up. Just couldn't get the right angle off the glass. Riley with some tight D here. Highland's looking for some help here. They get a switch. Lennox gets the size advantage on Stady, but Patterson comes back. Corner 3, front rims it. Stady gets another board. They double team him again. Get it up quick to Maxwell. Easy layup off the glass. 13-2 Abington. The Carver Crusaders take their second timeout. You couldn't ask for a better start from Abington. They're getting their hands on everything. Carver had 2 open looks so far. The 2-pointer that went in, and then the 3-pointer that missed, and even that had to be a step back. And that short rimmed it. But this is all getting initiated by the defense. So if you're a coach, you know you just want to keep this defensive scheme. Like I mentioned, the long arms of Abington are knocking everything away. The thing we've seen so far earlier in the season was a lot of momentum swings back and forth. So if you're Abington right now, you want to make sure you keep this energy going your direction because it can snowball fast. We've seen it get away from them. So far, it seems like the Crusaders are trying to run the offense through Lennox. We have the starters still in this one. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Double team. Did a good job breaking the trap there. Layup by Santos. Riley. Maxwell tries to dribble through 2 guys, but maintains possession with a spin move. Tinkoff likes this matchup against Santos, and he shoulders his way into a 2-point basket. Since the second time out, they switched to kind of a trap, and so far it's really Carver has gotten some quick possessions up the floor, so we saw the blocking foul there. But they should be careful with this pressure right now on defense. They don't really need to do that the way that the game's playing out. This time they're trying Santos on Maxwell. Sadie gets to the basket, puts it up. Wide. Cross-court pass. Takeaway by Riley. Tried to throw the oop a little too high. Maxwell tips it towards the basket, and Riley comes back and finishes. I'm sure not how they do it up, but works all the same. Another dangerous pass there. Maxwell made them adjust that shot for the up and under, and was unsuccessful by Carver. Three-pointer there by Maxwell goes wide. Patterson tries to save it, but no luck. Coming in is Ryan Pease and Brandon Ward. Coming out is Tinkanoff and Patterson. They subbed out some of their bigger guys, but they subbed in even bigger guys, so they're still going to have the height advantage. Like right now we see Pease guarding their point guard, and he's a good inside presence. Riley with the board. Over to Pease. Kicks it out. Stady, quick shot. Just couldn't fall. 1 minute left in the first. They call a 10-second violation on Carver. It seemed quick to me, but it is what it is. Pretty sure when the basket went in, it was at a minute, and now it's at 54, which would be 6 seconds, but it clearly had to be longer than that. Stady with a pass from Maxwell. He puts it up. Nothing but net there. Golf kick ball there in Maxwell. Subbing in is Liam Ward. Subbing out is Kingston Mackwell. And Matthew Sullivan subbing in for Jack Riley. 28 seconds left to get some of these starters some breather. Sullivan with the pressure on Highland. Good job by Sullivan. It's a bad pass. Lennox couldn't handle it. Sullivan forced him to the ground, and when he tried to get rid of it, pass it out of bounds. Just like that, Sullivan's out. Maxwell back in. The alley-oop and one for Maxwell will be going to the line. It's a beautiful play there. It's a little dangerous when it's happening, but once it's done, you're happy to see how it ends up. Sadie subbing out for Ward. And here we go, the replay right here. Watch this beautiful pass. Maxwell gets it. Finishes right there. Called the foul on Matthew Sullivan there. I was watching the replay. I missed what the foul was, but the long throw. Nice pass with 4 seconds left. Puts it up. Pease with the board. Ooh. Off the clock. After one, it's Abington 23, Carver 4. Tonight's coverage of the Carver's Crusaders versus the Abington Green Wave boys varsity basketball is being brought to you by the Abington Community Access and Media, Inc. Playback of this game and any Green Wave sports coverage can be found on the Talent Education Channel, Comcast Channel 8, or Verizon Channel 26. For more info, schedule of games, and the channel's live streams, be sure to visit abingtoncam.com. carver.tv/education. If you could just hear it. As we mentioned, Tyler Stady moved into third all-time in Abington scoring, and Kingston Maxwell is sitting at second. You couldn't have drawn things up any better for Abington that quarter. They had the clear physical advantage in tonight's game. But, we've seen teams blow bigger leads than this. So you still want to play your game. Keep it smart, keep everyone safe. Maybe we'll get some new names in the game, but we'll see how it goes. Stady with the quick three. Tough rebound there. Carver comes away with it. Trying to get it to Lennox. And there it is, but taken away by Patterson. Maxwell 1-on-4. Gets it out to Stady. Ward with the offensive rebound and put back up. Tip away again by Ward. They're saying it's Abington ball. Carver's definitely trying to run a pick and roll offense with Lennox being the pick man. And Abington's doing a great job of denying him the ball. To Stady in the corner, wide open. He had plenty of time. There's Liam Ward again with an offensive board and then a put up. To Lennox. Taking off on him tough. Santos with the lay-in off the glass, soft. Maxwell will take over Santos. Seems like Maxwell can get that shot whenever he likes. Santos with the three. Maxwell with the board. He's got Stady way up. Stady gets it back to him. Couldn't lay it in. Maxwell called with the foul there. Those hoops are exciting, but you got to be careful on those. It's not, at this level, it's not an efficient shot necessarily. It's tough getting the ball and then getting it over the rim. You get up and could have an easy two there. Good job hustling back. And Helms is at the line now, misses the first one. Patterson subbing in. Pees out. Second one, swish. Abington gets the ball quick. Stady in the corner. Get the whole side to himself. To Tinkinoff. Maxwell throws a little high, knocked out by Carver. Gonna stay Abington ball. To Stady. There it is, and one. Fouls on Thomas, and Stady's going to the line. 20 on 20. Villaloolan coming in. Liam Ward checking out. Another timeout, Carver. So at the moment, 5:42 left in the half. Abington 32, Carver 7. Abington's getting a little sloppy as the game's going on, but obviously they're still playing great. Game like this, like, you got to stick with the fundamentals because that's the only way Carver can claw back. Is if they make mistakes to hurt themselves. But like I said, Carver's trying to run the pick and roll, and Abington's doing a great job of denying that. So if I was Carver, I would adjust. Have to try a different offense. Cover ball underneath the basket. They get it to Thomas. Van Lolling pressuring him. Good ball movement there by Carver. But Patterson breaks up the pass. Leaves to open Van Lolling layup. Okay, with the ball. They're calling a block there on Abington. It's a close call. There's two Abington players there, so that could have hurt his chance of getting the call because the other player is definitely still moving. Long throw in, tipped out of bounds by Abington. It's going to be Carver ball. Correa and Boutet checking in for Carver. Lennox and Thomas subbing out. Double dribble there. Pinks and Maxwell forced the tough dribble. Maxwell with the three. Another dangerous pass. Sadie ends up with it. But they were the pop for two. That one wasn't even like great defense. Carver's just forcing these errors, like that high dribble right there. These tough passes. Duggan checking in for Abington. And that foul is on Helms. Stady with the long three. Finley with the offensive board. Someone's got to give him something. There it is. Patterson gets fouled there. He's going to go to the line. Foul on Nathan Helms. Looks like Max Lennon's going to check back in. So this week we have the Sean P. Cotter Invitational Basketball Tournament coming up. Monday and Tuesday, December 29th and 30th at Abington High School. The first game is Monday at 5. Cape Cod Academy Seahawks versus the New Heights Phoenix. And then there's also a game, the winner, Monday night at 6:30. That will be on Abington Cam as well. the Abington Green Wave taking on the Millis Mohawks. And then Tuesday night, there's championship game, consolation game at 5 and championship game at 6:30. So we hope to see you all there. Calling a carry there. Abington Bank will be giving away free t-shirts for the tournament for the first 200 fans who arrive before the Abington High School game on Monday night, which the Abington game is at 6:30. Duggan with the long three he missed, and Patterson fouled on the rebound. Maxwell tips it away from Lennox. Duggan with a diving save. It's a high energy player. They make the extra pass right there. It's an air ball. I'm going to say it's Carver ball. Van Lilling is everywhere. And unfortunately, that also was where the ball was that time and knocked it out. Santos having trouble getting rid of it. Nice pass right there by Lennox, and Correa finishes the shot. Beautiful three there by Van Lilling. Van Lilling had a beautiful shot when it came out of his hand. Maxwell knocks it out. Liam and Brendan Ward are checking in. Patterson and Maxwell subbing out. Lennox with the ball. If Carver wants to make a dent, this is their opportunity with Maxwell on the bench and Stady on the bench. But the defense is just swarming. Abington ball. 5 seconds, I believe. Riley finds Ward. Van Lilling drives and kicks. Tipped off the glass. Santos, coast to coast. Foul on Liam Ward. They're asking Santos to do a lot on both ends. But he's quick. Hits the first one. Matt Sullivan checking in for Van Lilling. Hits the second. Sullivan finds Ward. Duggan with a drive, but tipped away by Carver. It's staying Green Wave ball. Find Duggan again. Playing him very tight. Looked like he was hacked there, but didn't go in, but he got his own rebound. Follows it up with a lay-in. Santos gets around Ward, gets it in. Duggan to Ward to Riley. Brendan Ward with the three-pointer. Rolls out. Lennox with the rebound and the long pass. Correa with that shot. .37 seconds left in the half. Jack Riley kicks it out to Ward. Just rims out. Santos with the take. Fouled. Gonna go to the line. 15 seconds left. This is the first one. Curry checking out, Helms checking in for the Crusaders. Santos short on the second. 11 seconds left in the half. Ward come out with a pick. To Riley. And it's short. At the half is the Abington Green Wave 45 and the Carver Crusaders 15. We'll be back shortly with more second half action in just a few minutes, so keep it right here, the home of Green Wave Sports, Abington Community Access and Media, Inc. Welcome back to second half action, as the Abington Green Wave are up 45-15 over the Carver Crusaders. Just about to get the second half going. Abington up 30. I mean, it's been close to a perfect game for them. There was a couple of sloppy moments, but it seems like Maxwell is able to score at will, get to the hoop when he needs to. They're getting good looks at their shots. Stady's been all over the place, and the defense has just been relentless. When if you're a coach, that's the type of defense that you want. And Carver starting off with the ball here. Santos lays it up, short. Taking off with the rebound, they double him. They try to get the takeaway, but he draws the foul. Good job. They're starting the half. Full court pressure. The best way to beat that is passes like that. Just smart passes. If they're doubling you, there's always going to be a man open. Maxwell with the wide open three. Short. Santos gets the board, but taken away by Stady. Good fadeaway, but a little long. Lennox kicks it out. Carey with the finish with the left hand, but misses. Helms with the offensive rebound. I think the foul was on Tinkenoff. Yep, Tinkenoff with the foul there. Loose ball foul. I talked to Kingston Maxwell pregame, and he did tell me that their focus for this game was on the defense, and clearly he was right. A long three there by Lennox, short. Maxwell gets it over to Patterson. Rough foul. Patterson will be going to the line. Foul on Highland there. I think Patterson has 4 points so far. But my scoring is far from official, so I definitely missed a few points for somebody. Patterson hits the first one. Hits the second. extends their lead to 32, the biggest lead of the night. Try to do the pick and roll there, but Abington denies it. Lennox with his back to the basket. He's got 3 white shirts around him, but nice pass to Helms. It's a really nice pass and nice cut. Maxwell, double team, triple team, and 1 right there. Gonna go to the line. Free throw is short, couldn't complete the 3-point play. Santos with the rebound. Another great cut, another great pass by Lennox to Helms. Twice in a row now. Abington's got to keep an eye on that. Pass to Maxwell. In for 2. Maxwell's is bigger and faster than everyone else on the floor. Lennox, another pass underneath. Highland, he kicks it out to Santos. Ooh. Gonna call a jump ball there. Abington ball. So I'm saying it looked like Abington didn't even get hand on it. It looked more like a charge block situation, but jump ball works too. Taking off wide open 3. Wide. Highland gets the board and quickly upfield, up court to Santos, and Santos lays it in. Maxwell with a nice pass. Some rough handles going across the court. Patterson hits that 3. With his 4th point of this half. Corner 3, in and out. Maxwell with a steal. Ooh, and 1, let's count it. They called it on the floor. That was a tough foul. Ones like those are dangerous. Timeout Abington. Working behind the scenes of this telecast is Nathan Calcano da Silva, Gabe Garcia, and Matt Lyons, who are working to bring you the sights and sounds of tonight's boys varsity basketball game. And we got the pep band, we got some cheer squad here. Most of the girls' team is here after their big win tonight. Carver has had their best quarter already, making smarter passes. They had a lot of turnovers the first half. Doing a great job of cutting to the basket, finding holes in the defense. But Abington has answered them all the way. Rally to Maxwell. Lays that one in, and one. Gonna go to the line. Looks like they're subbing everyone out. Coming in is Ward, Van Lulling, Duggan, and Pease. And then in a moment after the free throw, Liam Ward is gonna sub in for Maxwell. Game like this will be good to get the non-starters some minutes. Work out the kinks. Calling it on Pease. There goes Maxwell, and in comes Ward. They're both Wards in right now. Brendan Ward with some active hands there on defense. Sanchez gets the rebound, kicks it out. Open three. Pease with the board. Duggan's got space. No one's moving around for Abington right now. Duggan short on that three. Takes that one away, but Carter steals it back. Brendan Ward looked like he got a nice block, but body-on-body contact. Rush gonna go to the line here for two. Misses the first. Misses the second. Pease with another board. Duggan bringing it up to Pease. Cuts the basket. Van Lulling. He left the ground without knowing what he was going to do with it. Threw it away. The lane by Carey. Dug into the lane. Foul on the floor. Foul on Carey. Doug's going to the line. Carver's in the bonus. This is the first one. If you were watching at halftime, you would have seen Maddie McDonald hit a half-court shot to win a prize at Brothers Roast Beef after the win. Ward with the board, puts it up, gets fouled. He'll go to the line. This game has definitely slowed down ever since Carver's been in the bonus. Hits the first one clean. Misses the second. Carver with the board. Gets it to Santos. He's downhill right now. Kick out to the three. Miss. Another three. Wide. Van Lulling with the board. Brings it up the floor, gets it to Duggan. Takeaway there by Helms. He goes coast to coast. Abington was getting too lazy on the offense there. There's dribbling back and forth outside the arc. No one was really cutting in the paint. There's Duggan with a 3. Santos, top 3. Misses it. Abington gets Carver gets a board, but Ward blocks it. Brennan Ward with the block. Liam Ward is subbing out for Riley Pease. Santos with the take there. Sullivan was on him tight. Misses the shot. He's going to go to the line. Block on Brendan Ward. Hits the first. Misses the second. Abington knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be Carver side out. Board by Van Lelling to Pease. Duggan with a 3. Drains it. 45 seconds left in the third. Pease with the two-handed block there. Take away Van Lelling. Duggan gets it up to Sullivan, but blocked by Carver. Santos. And then Carver loses out of bounds. 17 seconds left. Liam Ward subbing in. Brendan Ward subbing out. Duggan puts it on the floor. After 3, it is Abington 65 and Carver 26. As I mentioned in the first half, next week, Monday, there is a doubleheader. Cape Cod Academy Seahawks versus the New Heights Phoenix, Monday at 5. At Abington High School, it is the Sean P. Cotter Invitational Basketball Tournament. And then after that game, Abington Green Wave versus the Millis Mohawks at 6:30. And Abington Bank will be giving away free tournament t-shirts to the first 200 fans to arrive before the Abington High School game on Monday night. Then Tuesday night is the second night of games. At 5 p.m. is the consolation game, and at 6:30 on Abington Cam will be the championship game. And this Saturday, there's also a boys' game at 1 at home in Abington. Up 39 in the fourth. I think at this point you rest the starters. Give the rest some run. They can work on some of their set pieces, some of their plays. And just tell them to play clean fundamentals, and that's the way they can work on that stuff. Tom Kerr has subbed in. Carver kicks it out. Brandon Frades with the 3. Van Willing on the travel there. Tom Kerr with the takeaway there, but had to go out of bounds to get it. It's going to stay Carver ball. But really good on-ball defense. Fade away, Matthew Lennox. Kerr kicks out to the top to Pease. Misses the 3-pointer. Carey brings it up for Carver. With the left hand, wide. Then only passes to Pease underneath. Blocked by Carver. Brennan Cray with the block. Kerr with another takeaway, but he loses it. Kerr's got a long reach. He's getting his hand on a lot of those balls. Hand off to Sullivan. Misses the 3, but Pease gets the board. The fancy footwork under the basket, lays it in for 2. Lennox with the ball. They give him a double screen. Kicks it out. Corner 3. Kerr with the rebound there. Gets it to Sullivan. Tips it away. They tip it away from Ward. Lennox kicks it back to Carey. Carey kicks it out. Kerr's on Lennox. Switch to Ward. Van Luling with the foul there. Naz Paulding checking in. Brennan Ward checked in. Kyle Duggan. Lennox with 2. Dug into the hole, off the glass. Naz Paulding with the Rebound. Foul there on Matthew Lennox. Kerr with the pop-up, but short. Rush checking in for Boutet on Carver. Low pass, but Carver ends up with it. Foul on Kerr. Calling a backcourt there, and Carver coach saying there's no backcourt on an inbound, but the player got possession on their half and then went backcourt. Duggan kicks out Sullivan. Paulding gets to Kerr. Between three Carver players, he gets the foul. Going to the line. Hits the first. Van Luling coming in for Brendan Ward. Missed by Kerr. Rebound by Wiley. Takeaway by Kerr. To Van Luling. To Kerr. Kerr's had some good energy minutes since he's been in. Hits that free throw. He misses. Tries to get his own rebound. Saying it's Abington ball. Paulding gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan took his eye off the ball for a second, lost it. Nice takeaway there by Paulding, but I think they said, yeah, he slid out of bounds. Going for that loose ball. Long possession for Carver. Ooh. Riley kind of heaved that one up off the glass. 80 seconds left in the game. Duggan goes to the hoop, up and under. Sullivan called with a foul there. Third team foul. Ball in, Correa's got it. Nice pass to Frages. Sullivan with a spin between three guys. Gets it to drop. Three for Correa. Short. Duggan gets it. So that's going to wrap up the game. The final score is the Abington Green Wave 75 and the Carver Crusaders 39. Our broadcast crew for this evening has been Matt Lyons, Nathan Calcano da Silva, Gabe Garcia, and Gabby Dos Santos. Executive producers Kevin Tachi, I'm Mike Lavery, and thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on Saturday.